folks, this is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 9 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Let's take a look at one of our 4 agreements. Accept others the way they are. You cannot change other people. To try to change them to fit what you want, to try to change them to fit what you want them to be is like trying to change a dog into a cat or a cat into a horse. They are what they are, and you are what you are. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials up 138, Nasdaq up 30, S&P's up 11. Gold contract down $16.20, trading at $1,366 an ounce. Silver off 19 cents at $21.56 an ounce. Platinum up $9 at $1,442 an ounce. Copper down 4 pennies at $3.15 a pound. A light sweet crude up 67 cents, trading out at 98.44. Bonds flat at 139.16. King dollar down 178 ticks, trading out at 80.79. You get the euro up 31 at 133.94, and the yen up 81, trading out at 95.31. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world? In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? We have 1654.19, folks. She's right at the level that I suspect that it's time to sell them, baby. It's going to be interesting here, and this is why. Okay, so check it out. So what we did here is this. You got over the swing point of the 1648 with lighter volume, by the way. That was the last swing point up there. You come into the swing point. The exact number is 1655.50. We did 1654.19. Volume out here, what we did is we did 622 million. Now the 622, this is a sweet setup because what you have is this. Well, we did 646. The 646, folks, is coming into basically 879 on the downtown deal. And we're coming into, of course, good old Ben Bernanke tomorrow and the Fed. Okay, so, you know, let's bisect and dissect the rest of these, and we'll show you what we're looking at. Dow Industrials. Dow Industrials up $1.38, trading at 15,318. Now, on the Dow, the number on the Dow, because we want to get in harmony here, the number on the Dow is 15,348. Okay, so we hit 15,340. We backed off from that slightly. Nasdaq Composite. We go over to the composite. We take a look at the composites. This is what we have with the composite. The composite trade up 30 at 34.82, and at 34.82 is actually inside the down bar. That's how that is set up right now. Volume-wise, we did 1.5 billion. That 1.5 billion is coming into 2 billion, so you're shot by about 430 million. Okay, so now let's go through the S&Ps. Let's do the SPY first, so you can see this correlation. SPY, what do we do in the SPY? We did 99 million shares. The last swing point out here, which had no volume, we were talking about this yesterday. The swing point, folks, up at June 10th, we got to a price point of 165.40. That came off the, once it hit that, came back downtown. That swing point itself had 105 million shares, which is light beyond belief. But today we only had 99. It's going into, what it's testing is 211 million. Now, there's no doubt what's going to be hot, you know, so the bottom line, I think the sell is right here. But let me show you how hard this is going to be actually at this point. The reason being is that what we did do in the SPY and we did in the Qs is this. You got over the high of the 23rd, and that's your benchmark. That high there was 165.91. We got to 165.99. We had 99 million shares versus 211, so that's a failure. I would have liked to see it back off a little bit more in the close, but the bottom line, that's a failure. What do you have with a failure at that point? Next move should be down into the 160. That's how it sets up. We're going into the Fed day, by the way, so it's going to be a trip, no doubt. We take a look at the 3 Qs. What do you have with the 3 Qs? Three Qs, we get to a price point today of 73.72. You're going to love this. The high of the 23rd was 73.70. The volume characteristic right there was 48 million. We did 24 million. Bottom line, you get another failure. Now, gold contract. Let's go over and take a look at gold. What we have a gold is this. She is going after the two lowest swing points. We did 119,000 contracts out here, down 16 bucks. We're at 1366. Your first swing low from May is out there at the 1338 level, and the swing low that's out there from April is 1323. We're going after those babies. The real key is going to be, will the price hold down at those levels? You are pulling back there with lighter volume, which is positive. What has happened, though, no doubt, inside the action, whether it's the XAU or the HUI, none of those stocks, folks, can hold price. And what that's all about, let me tell you something, is the chicken or the egg. Who's coming first, okay? Bottom line, if they sell the XAU, they sell the HUI, guess what? The stocks have to get sold. If they sell the stocks, guess what? The HUI, the XAU has to get sold. There's some divergence out there, which is a beautiful thing. But bottom line, on the bulk of it, that's what you have happening. We go take a look at the bond market out here. Actually, let's go look at the dollar first, because, see, this is where the disconnect comes in the gold market also. Dollar, folks, okay, just hasn't been able to get any juice. In fact, the way the dollar is trading out here today, it looks like, hey, you know what? This can get down to another point. So what you have is this. With the dollar down 178 ticks, the dollar's been down. It's like, how and why is gold down simultaneously? That's telling me that still the dollar wants to go back topside. We go take a look at the. Let's go to John in Sacramento. Hey, John, what's going on?
Hey, Tom.
How you doing, man?
Good. One question on the SPY.
Yes.
I pulled a grid of the retracement fibs from the top to the bottom.
Okay.
And then I've got the 0.618 at 165.61, and we closed at 165.74. Does that mean we're not going to go, do you think, for a ABC?
ABC down. That would be correct. So what the question is, folks, is this. Well, it doesn't mean we won't. It means that, okay, so an ABC structure on the way down goes like this, folks. A to B would equal C to D, and they're both straight line moves. The B to C is what we've been in, is choppy move. When you get over a 0.618 retracement, which we have by a few pennies right now, technically that negates an ABC down on a strictly mathematical basis. What it does next is that it puts it into a consolidation. You still have a high volume low that's sitting there at the 160.25, and that's where I expect it's going to go. It doesn't, can it do it? Yeah, it can. But the bottom line, it absolutely does negate it, and that's how I do them, whether it's up or down. Once you go past the 0.618 retracement, because what it means is that the market on a retracement level is stronger, because a 0.618 retracement is a nice retracement either up or down.
Now, do you think the SPY will go up and actually test the bar of the 167.78, or do you think it's going to just fail at the bar that's the high of?
I think this is it right here. I pulled the trigger at 2:30 this afternoon.
Okay.
Yeah. I think this is it right here. And this is, as I said at the beginning, this is a tough one because, I know on Fed Day there's going to be spikes, and, that's fine, but I think this is it right here. And where I'm coming from with that, by the way, has to do with not just how we went into this bar here. It has to do with, folks, that on the 10th of June, that's where we had no juice also, 105 million. We definitely should have been able to do more than 105 million shares today. That's insane, okay? So, we failed by a couple pennies. It's not the best signal in the world, but it certainly is. I don't want to wake up tomorrow morning and have the futures down 15 bucks. You know what I'm saying? So.
Right.
So the trigger got pulled.
Okay.
Okay, man. Have a great one. Have a safe one.
You too. Thank you.
Thanks, man. Let's go take a look at some of the high-volume stocks in a low-volume market. We had Pfizer up 24 cents. You had Bank of America up 6. Let's see. Facebook. Where is Facebook was up 18 cents. You had Intel up 36. 877-927-6648. Big Blue was up $1.83. You had 3M up 106. Coca-Cola was up 25. You had Oxy down 18. You stay right there, folks. They're coming right back. Bye.